2. Let's continue. Now, let's go over here. Since we put football on top here, guess what's going to go on top over here?
Football.
Football. What goes on the bottom? Student. That is the key. That is the key. Whatever is on top that you establish and what's on the bottom, it must be the exact same on the other one. Okay? So, here we go. Let's go back up. Is there any numbers for football up here? What? 12 football. So we put a 12 there. Is there anything for students? 40 students. Do we have us a proportion now?
No. I still gotta solve the proportion.
I have a proportion with a missing part. So what do we do?
Fill in missing part.
No.
PhD.
PhD, what we did up here when we had nothing but fractions that we didn't have to discover. PhD. So, how did 160 turn into 40?
Multiplied.
How did 160 turn into 40?
Divide
by
40. 4.
I have my 0 right here, Holmes. Okay? All right. 4. So something divided by 4 gives me 12. So my football people need to be 48. Now, can we do like Ron does and go the other direction?
Yes, sir.
How did 40 turn into 60? 160 times 4. What's 12 times 4? That may have been easier to get our 48. What do you think?
Yeah.
So it's 48. 48 chose our football. 48 is the missing part. And this is kind of difficult because we're getting it out of a story. Alrighty? Now, what's on the bottom down there? A hint. Here is a tax hint. I need everybody's 100% constipation right now. That means open it up, let it in, and don't let it poop out. You with me? You've got to constipate right here. Concentrate, constipate. It stays in, it doesn't come out. Here we go. The hint for tax. If you see 3 numbers given and it asks for another number, set up a prop. Set up a prop. Get that written and I want to show you. Do you see 3 numbers in our story? 40, 12, 160. And in the story, does it ask you to find a 4th number or another number?
Yes.
How many would choose football is asking for one more number. You with me? Concentrate, y'all, please. If you see 3 pieces of information and they ask you for the 4th piece of information, set up a proportion and it'll work every time. Are you with me on that? And the other key things, do they have ratio words in there with it? That helps you solidify in your mind, oh yeah, it is setting up a proportion. But that's the key right here on the tax test. You got a story that maybe has some ratio words in it, and it has 3 numbers, and it's asking you for the missing one, it's a proportion problem. Okay? Hang on that. Store that right here. Evelyn, you going to store that? Store it. All right. Let's come over here. Let's see what happens. See what happens over here. Eugene, read it to me, Parker. That one right there. We're over there, chick.
Oh.
There you go.
4 students spent $12 on school lunch. At this rate, find the amount 20 students will spend on lunches.
What'd you see?
3 numbers.
3 numbers.
One
The
more.
word rate.
And 1 more number.
And it's asking for
1 more number.
1 more. Where's the first number or first math?
4.
Ah, right there in word form. $12. The word rate. Find amount. 20 students. Now, that was 4 students there. Do you see 3 pieces of information and it asking for a 4th piece? And the word rate, which hung real close to ratios, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to have one of these. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's put them in there. Here we go. What are we going to have? 4. Now what was the 4? Students. Okay.
$12.
Ah, dollars on the bottom. So over here I better have students and dollars, right? Y'all agree?
Yes, sir.
Because if I put it that way here, it's got to be that way over here. So, keep reading. Does it tell us more students?
Yes,
20.
20. Does it tell us more dollars?
No, it wants us to find that.
Find amount. Amount is dollars. So we must be looking for the dollars, the money. Can we PhD? How does 4 turn into 20? Go times 5 right there.
60.
So the X money is
$60.
$60. Was that one a little easier?
Yes.
What do you think, Kako? Is that okay, girlfriend? You with me? All right. Why not? Evelyn? Anna? We're all with me? Bryce, you with me, baby?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go, Ben. Read this one.
In 10 minutes, a heart can beat 700 times. At this rate, how many minutes will a heart beat? 350 times.
Ooh. What do you see?
3 numbers.
10 minutes.
700.
Beat 700.
Rate.
Rate.
How many?
How many minutes
Beat 300.
beat 350? Do you see 3 pieces of information and asking for another one?
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking this right here, right off the bat. So let's fill in. What are we going to put? 10. And that's the what? Minutes. 700.
That's the beats.
That's the beats. All right.
700.
So over here we better have minutes and we better have beats.
700.
Oh, we got a 0. Thank you. 700 beats.
You went 10 minutes.
Okay. So what's the next one?
No minutes.
Yeah, we
We have
don't.
to
We're
find
trying to
that.
find that.
So what do we put?
M.
All right, I'll make my variable be M then, okay, for minutes.
350.
350. Do we have a proportion with a missing part?
Yes.
So, Ron, what do we do?
You find out how many it took. You can divide 700 by 350.
No, by 2.
I mean, yeah, by 2.
All right, divide by 2, so do this one by 2. What do we get?
5.
M equals
5 minutes.
5 minutes. What do y'all think? Ron?
Where you forgot to put that other 0 in the 700, would you be able to take away the 0 on the and make it 1,
Could have.
70,
Could have.
and 3,
Could-
5?
Could have. Yes, sir. but you got to take it off of all of them.
Oh, so that
You
would
did.
be
You did.
10?
No, you did take it off of all of them. Okay. All right, Christian. Right? All right. This last one is the most difficult kind that they put on the test. All righty? So, read it to me, Kylie.
In one tank,
Oh, that's at. Whoops. Here you go. At.
at
I
the
apologize.
aquarium, the ratio of turtles to fish is 3 to 7. How many turtles are there if there are 56 fish in the tank?
Oh. What do we see?
Ratio? 1.
1.
Ratio?
Ratio. Ooh, that tells me this right here already.
3 to 7.
3 to 7.
How many?
How many
Turtles.
turts?
56 fish.
56 fish. Uh-oh. The word 1.
We don't need that.
Don't need that one. All right, that's just in there to mess us up. Okay. All righty. Ratio. And I got a 3, a 7, a 56, and how many turtles? I've still got 3 pieces of information, don't I? Bryce, 3 pieces of information. 3 pieces of information. Hang on. And asking for the 4th. So do I have this?
Yes.
All right. Now, I got a little problem. This and this don't say what they represent. So, Parker, tell us something.
It says the ratio of turtles to fish. So it's
Ratio turtles
Two fish.
to fish. So the 3 is turtles, the 7 is fish. It's in the same order as this ratio TO. For this ratio TO, turts to fish. Right? Are y'all okay with that? Because that's where people get lost. When we have it where they're not labeled. So you have to find the words ratio stuff. All right, Bryce, do you see that? Ratio, turtles to fish, 3 to 7. So the turtles is in front, so that must be turtles. The fish is behind, so that must be the fish. Now, can we set up our fraction? 3 turtles, 7 fish. How many turts?
T.
56 fish. Can I work that now?
Yes.
What we got?
Times 8.
Times 8. Times 8.
24.
Turtles is 24.
turtles.
Okay? Turt. 10 on the floor. We're saying it incorrectly. On purpose. Kill it, girlfriend.